Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at old Wrigley Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
On the run is Almora. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. In there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ryan Braun is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. And a half-hearted swing there as they... Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder.
High in the air out to center field. Cain is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Chris Bryant stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Walker dives. What a stop. Hats off to that one. Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana. Match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Hayward has a read on it. 1 down. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton.
Fielder number 23.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Now at the plate, number 7. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. To short, hit hard. Russell's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Second baseman
Ben Zobrist is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here's the 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. Lined into left center. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0. Here's Addison Russell, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Walker will put this one away for route number 1. Here's Javier Baez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. And he'll step off and go to third here. And he'll dive back in. And he'll look over to third here once more. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
Left fielder
Albert Almora is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Now a snap throw over to third. Runner back safely. And now another toss over to third. And a dive, but he's back in. Big pitch early, the 3-2. Swing and a little tapper.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. 1 run is scored. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. Striding in once again, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 3 runs already home here. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Pops this one up. Calling for it, Perez. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. Here's Walker for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 2 out with the man at first. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. He'll go the short way to Walker at second. Here's Neil Walker. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out. Standing in, Manny Pena. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Manny Pena.
And a fastball just a bit high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Hernan Perez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now Lester's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Ben Zobrist. He singled his last time up. And that misses for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
On the ground to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ian Happ. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Pitch on the way. This one's flared out toward left. Broxton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Villar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. Lined hard. Foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. The 3-1 coming from Lester. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Rizzo ranging into shallow right. Makes the play. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It's down for extra bases, and the Brewers have their first hit of the game. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Into the box now, Ryan Braun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Happ on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. On to first. At the plate, Addison Russell. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Javier Baez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 3-1. Here it is. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Albert Almora is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Cain is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 22.
Jason Hayward is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
That was the 63rd pitch in 3 1/3 innings. I'm sure this guy wanted to keep that pitch count a lot lower than where it's at right now.
In to score, the runner from third. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 with the run batted in for him thus far. Takes this the other way to right. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This ball will be chopped foul. 7 runs, just 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that. So digging in now, Domingo Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
Now to the plate, number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Lester will check in on first. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Almora. But he won't get there. It falls in. Stepping into the box,
Now batting,
Neil Walker.
second baseman, Neil
From
Walker.
the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Hayward has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. At the plate, Manny Pena. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Lester ready, the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Almora. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it 7-1 now.
Third baseman, Hernan
Now the first
Perez.
pitch here from Lester. Hernan Perez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Hit to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll start
Leading
things
off for
out
the
in the
Cubs.
home half of inning number
First
5.
baseman,
Couldn't help himself that time as he
Rizzo.
chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
And
Into the windup
Perez.
and the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. To short. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Center fielder number
Ready
8.
once again, Ian Happ. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. It's been an
Leading
0
off for
for
the
2
Brewers,
effort for him to this
shortstop.
point. Swing and a ball
Jonathan
line down in the
Villar.
left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Ready for another
Number
shot now.
6.
Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo
He's 1 for
Cain.
2 in the ball game. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Ryan Braun stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hayward is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Addison Russell. He doubled earlier in the game.
Leading off
1
for the
for
Cubs.
2 to this point.
The shortstop.
And he'll try to
Addison.
crowd him there to start the
Russell.
at-bat. 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. There's a hard hit ball out to left center, and it'll be over the head of the shortstop VR. It's a base hit. Digging in once again, Javier Baez.
designated
A
hitter,
couple of
number
walks for
9.
him thus far.
Javier
And no swing,
Baez.
apparently. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 7 runs, an equal number of hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. A swinging bunt to the mound. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Number 22,
Jason Hayward comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And that's through into left, a base hit. Russell rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from... Trying to pick things up where we left off. Domingo Santana. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Half. So on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Left fielder, Keon.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Striding in once again, number 7. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lester will check in on first. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Lester ready. The 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Zobrist with a dive. Oh, but he beats it out. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gone. Touché, sir. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Neil Walker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Now Lester's 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is... Jacob Barnes comes on to pitch now.
For Milwaukee, number 50, Jacob.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Santana moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and Rizzo gets on top of one and sends it in the air out to deep right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run.
The second baseman, number 18, and Zobrist.
Hit hard but fouled as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Perez is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Ready for another chance. Ian Happ. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez is there for it. And that retires the side. Digging in to try it again. Manny Pena. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Here it comes, 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's. Here's Addison Russell, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
The shortstop.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. Couple of walks for him thus far. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. In the dirt here, and they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. 2 out, nobody on. Matt Alberts enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up weight.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now batting, Ryan Braun. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. 0-1, here it comes. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. So riding in, Domingo Santana. Just Grimm comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Christian Yelich will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. Pulled toward right center field. Half sprinting after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, number 7. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Almora is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this